Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Chris Davis, and today we are going to do a Dragon Ball Super Chapter 90 review. So, this is the last chapter of the prequel to Dragon Ball Super Hero, and this arc with Goten and Trunks, pretty short. It felt kind of like a long time because this manga, it comes out monthly, so it feels like it's been a long time, but it's only been three chapters, and um, maybe they only made it three chapters because I've heard some things online that people weren't a big fan uh, of this arc. I thought it was okay. I thought it was a nice change. Instead of just Goku and Vegeta carrying the story, they can focus and develop some other characters because Goku and Vegeta are beyond like the other characters. This is like it's only those two fighting, and like if they don't have those two, then there's nothing anyone else can do. Of course, in the tournament of power, um, everyone was contributing, and everyone played a big part in that, and everyone had a role. But in general, it's really just Goku and Vegeta. But it was nice to get a change to have Goten and Trunks. You see here the color panel, and if you look at Goten right there, he looks very similar to Goku with the face and the smile. He looks like Goku right there. But anyway, my thoughts on this manga chapter. It was good. Uh, I'm kind of glad that they wrapped it up. Uh, because was getting a little bit long for me. I know that it's only been three chapters, but it was kind of dragging on, and I could kind of see it. So Krillin is looking for Dr. Hedo, and he's got a lead about these zombies, and uh, he goes in the convenience store and he's questioning them. He's gonna bring them to the station to question where Dr. Hedo is. And we switch to Goten. He's flying on the Nimbus cloud. Yeah, flying Nimbus. So he lives very far away in the mountains, away from the city. So he has to fly on this cloud to get there. He could fly there himself, but like Gohan did in his Great Saiyaman arc, he flew on the flying Nimbus cloud to go to his school. And says here that he doesn't just take the cloud straight to his school to kind of keep his stuff a secret. He kind of stops a few blocks away from the school so he can take the bus. His friends are questioning him, like where he lives and how come they only see him on his way to school and everything. This girl flyer right here is asking Goten, "Hey, can you ask Trunks to invite me to the dance?" Because like she has a crush on him. And then what's it called? Another android from Dr. Hedo. And these androids are rush jobs because they are super weak. Anyway, people are getting suspicious about Goten, Great Saiyaman X2. Um, the androids were targeting him in the last chapter. Now they're targeting him again, and people are noticing that when he's not around, Great Saiyaman X2 shows up. So I do like that the people are getting smarter and they're wising up. Usually, when you watch superhero films, not just superhero films, but like superhero TV shows, like the people around the superhero, they don't realize that that person's a superhero, and even though the superhero shows up when that person's not around, they haven't put it. They don't put it together. So like how they're they're kind of making like fun of that, and uh, the characters are wising up to that trope. Anyway, Goten defeats this android easily. This android is pretty much fodder. Then Mai sees this clean god party, or this not clean god party. Well, this is dance party, and she and clean god's gonna be there for whatever reason. And then Mai invites Trunks there, and like the real reason you'll find the real reason she invites Trunks there is because she is working to get Dr. Hedo, and she's also even tipped off Krillin that Dr. Hedo is going to be there. And we see that Dr. Hedo is spying on them with this spy robot, and he is actually planning on going there. And so Mai is very smart and observant. She knows that that bee or that insect is a spy robot. And she pulls Goten and she tells them that she only invited uh, Trunks to help her take down Dr. Hedo because she knows Dr. Hedo's only weakness is that he's a big fan of Clean God. And Mai tells Goten to keep his mouth shut. They're at the dance party, and look at this. Look at Mai's outfit. It's just it stands out. It really stands out. It does get a little awkward to me, the Trunks and Mai relationship, because if you know Mai's background, she was an early Dragon Ball, so she's older than Trunks' mother, but she's in a teenager's body, so it is weird. Flyer right there is jealous because Mai's with Trunks, but she doesn't even want to be really with Trunks. She's not even really into him. So, uh, go and then uh, Trunks is at the front getting ready to meet Clean God, and there's Dr. Hedo. And then they chat and they're chummy for a while, but then Mai's getting ready to shoot Dr. Hedo, and then his android Beta shows up. Krillin and the police force show up, breaking in. Dr. Hedo makes an escape, and he's getting away. And then Krillin is going after Dr. Hedo by himself. Um, Trunks and Mai have this talk, and Mai tells him to go after Dr. Hedo, and Trunks is saying, "After this is all done, will you go out for me for real?" And she's really angry that Trunks is still thinking about dates when this is going on. She's like, "Okay, I'll go out with you whenever you want. Just get Dr. Hedo." And then Trunks goes, and then Goten goes with him. Uh, and then Krillin's just giving them background information on Dr. Hedo and the Red Ribbon Army. This is when uh, they find Dr. Hedo's hideout, and Dr. Hedo brings out this dino zombie android because the rest of his androids are clearly no match. And this dino android puts up a good fight, puts up a really good fight. Um, Forces them to use key attacks. And like this is the really good part. Well, two of the good parts. So Krillin uses the Keonzin or the Destructo Disc, and like he hits like a weak spot that makes the monster freeze, and then those two go Super Saiyan, and they do a Superman pose and bust through the Dino Android. That part was cool. I'm wondering if Trunks and Goten, though, if they can only go Super Saiyan or they can go Super Saiyan 2. Looks like I've only seen them go Super Saiyan. Dr. Hedo gets arrested, and that's what leads into um, Dragon Ball Super Superhero the movie. Now, this was a good break from Goku and Vegeta, but what I don't want is a retelling of the Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie. I want like what they did for Dragon Ball Super Broly in the manga, where they just briefly describe what happened and then move on. I don't want a retelling of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Like, don't. Like, we already saw the movie. We don't need to read it from the manga. Just please don't do that. Please, just don't do it. Please. Okay. Overall, I thought this arc was good. Um, Maybe if they didn't do a prequel of Dragon Ball Super Superhero, maybe if they had a new antagonist and Goten and Trunks had to fight this new antagonist, that would have been more interesting. But prequel with Dragon Ball Super Superhero, I mean, how long can you drag that out? How far can that go? So overall, it was a good arc, but I could kind of see why people were kind of getting tired of it. So that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you. Have a great day.